Ja, hi Leute, ich grüße euch hier von der Insel Samui und ich habe jetzt hier ein Interview mit dem Gründer von Vikasa Yoga, und zwar Kosta. Ja, und ich werde ihn jetzt interviewen, werde ihm ein paar Fragen zu seinem Resort stellen, warum er dieses Yoga entwickelt hat, und ich denke mir, er wird eine tolle Antwort geben. Okay, die erste Frage lautet: Hi Kosta, would you like to introduce yourself in a few sentences?
Well, basically my name is Kosta, and I've been born in Latvia, Letland, and then I've been traveling around the world for quite a long time and living in Canada, and for the last 7 years I live here in Samui, where I practice yoga and I teach yoga, and my journey had led me to open this school, which is Vikasa Yoga here in Samui.
Okay, and next, how did you get into yoga?
Well, it was a long journey, but I think I have gotten into yoga when I was very little, because my father was actually interested in yoga, even though it was illegal in Soviet Union, but still some people practice. So I remember when I was small, my father was practicing with me a little bit, and then of course I grew up and I forgot about it, and I was, living a normal life and partying like everybody else and enjoying myself. And then at some point I realized that my body is not going to be young forever, so I decided that I need to do something good for myself, and I decided to go to Thailand for the first time, where I learned Thai boxing. And then Thai boxing became a little bit too strong, so I realized that it's actually hurting my body more at some points, and I went to India, where I got introduced to yoga. And then after this I liked yoga because it's yoga is something that you do not need anything to do. You only need yourself. So, I mean, you might need a yoga mat, but even this you don't really need. Yeah? So this is what I like about yoga, is that you're not dependent on anything, and that you can do it on your own. It's a self-discipline. Yeah? So that's what I like about it.
Okay. Next is, what means yoga for you personally?
For me, yoga personally means a tool for evolution, for human evolution and development in general, and also I understand the purpose of yoga is enlightenment. Yeah, yoga is translated as union. So this is a union of opposing energies within our bodies. So when we learn to unite and balance the energies within the body, that means we are reaching the state of yoga.
Next is, what is your motto in life?
My motto in life is very simple, which is everything is possible.
Next is, do you have a role model in yoga?
In yoga I wouldn't say role model, but I would say I have some teachers that I look up to and that I respect a lot, and that I go back to learn from. Right now my two main teachers are Andrei Sidersky from Ukraine. He's the founder of Yoga 23 School in Kiev. And the other one is Andrei Lappa, who is also from Ukraine and from Kiev. He's the founder of Universal Yoga School. And Yoga 23 is mostly popular in Russian-speaking countries, while Universal Yoga is also taught in USA and all over Asia as well. Yeah.
Okay. And the next is, what is your favorite asana and why?
My favorite asana is probably handstand.
Yes, I saw today.
Or all kind of arm balances. Why? It's because it requires a lot of concentration and a lot of effort to do it. So even once you master it, it still requires a lot of concentration. It's not like, let's say, some other poses that are easier to hold, or flexibility. Let's say you reach a split, and then once you reach it, that you're kind of done with it. But handstand arm balances, you can still play with it for as long as you're alive. Yeah.
Okay. And the next is, what asana you don't like and why?
Is it a trick question? I don't know. I like all asana because for me, I just like to practice asana. So I think the asanas that you do not like, you should practice most. And the asanas that I didn't like in the beginning are the ones I like the most now. Yes. So it's not a matter of like or dislike. It's a matter of being able to do something. And once you're able to do it, it becomes your favorite. So the one asana that was always the most difficult to do and that you didn't like is the asanas that requires a lot of effort and a lot of transformation within yourself. Therefore, once you master it, you get to like it more than any other asana.
Yes.
And for me, I guess that would be the hips. So the lotus, and it took me a long time to do the lotus, but now that I can do it, I love it. Yeah.
Okay, and the last question is, do you want to say something about Vikasa?
Of course. So Vikasa is my baby, basically, and I've been in Koh Samui for 7 years. Vikasa was first Vikasa studio, not this one, but the smaller studio, was open on 11/11/11, which is a very interesting date to open anything. That only comes once in a century, I guess, or in a millennium. And so we started with a small yoga studio, and then we moved here within a year because the things went so well, and everything is possible being my motto. We just keep pushing harder and harder, and then we have achieved this. And basically Vikasa is a place for transformation, and for me it's a place to offer to share my knowledge with other people. And Vikasa means evolution when translated from Sanskrit. So again, as I said before, yoga is about uniting energies, about transcending limitations. It's not about being stuck in any particular routine. So for me, yoga is about freedom, creativity, and love. Yeah, and that is what I try to incorporate into this place. So this place is full of love and creativity as well. And all the people who come here, I think they can feel that. And that's what we want to share through yoga, through wellness, through good food. Maybe you can come here, you can get introduced to this, take a little bit of it with you home, and then maybe your life will also get a little bit happier, healthier, filled with love and happiness. So that is the message I want to send out to the world.
Okay, thank you very much, Kosta, for the interview.
Thank you for coming here, and I invite everyone to come here and experience this paradise, this beautiful paradise, and to practice some yoga with us. Thank you, and namaste.